Good morning, friends. I'm back with another journal share. This is another antique book like the one I did a few days ago. That one was called Wonder. This one is called Brave Deeds. It's from the Young Folks Library. It's volume 10, and the book title is A Book of Brave Deeds. She's got an embossed leather cover with a mother reading to two small children near a fireplace. She is, again, just like Wonder, she has 4 signatures, 12 pages each, 192 pages total. She's 8 inches tall and 5.5 inches wide. I have a lot more ephemera in her than Wonder, but other than that, she's pretty much the same as Wonder. And you can see her video right before this one, I think. So she's tied with a seam binding bow. She has lots of writing space, lots of copy dyed, and some digital stamping. That most of it's coming from my Etsy store. So let's get started. Here's the front cover. We have a slim pull tag here, and there's journaling space on the back, and then this flips up and you can open this up to more journaling space. Here's a tag or a label from my shop. Here's a cloth covered corner pocket with an old gas bill, cabinet card, and an old postcard. And back behind here is space to journal as well. This paper is from just an inside book cover. I think it's a little heftier than other pages, but I just love the look of it. And inside we'll have each signature has a page from the book. This one's called Daring and Doing. I think this particular page was like a synopsis of the whole book. Beautiful coffee dyed page, an old ledger page, some shorthand. Here's the definition of brave and all the words that come from the word brave. So there's brave, 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 bravely, braveness, bravery, braving, and bravingly. This is some paper from the original book. It was from the library card envelope that had torn, but I loved the color of it, and so I wanted to use it in the book somehow. And the actual library card is here. The envelope pocket I put on another pocket from a library book that hadn't been torn, so that's in the book. Each signature middle has the large graphic from my Etsy store. Here is one of the illustrations from the book, and it's a painting of Joan of Arc. And with hers, I put a little bit of that chapter with her page, with her picture. This is some more of my digi-stamps. This is the other side of the Daring and Doing page. Here's a little slim tuck that's been collaged, topped with a button. Okay, and then this is original to the book as well. I put some tracing paper on it, copyright 1901, 1902, 1910. You can even see that there's somebody had done some tracing on this paper. I left it there. And this is what was in the book. I've just tipped it in there with some of my washi tape, and it's called Brave Deeds 1927. And I just put this paper clip here just to keep it from getting stuck in the fold there. Here's a little coin envelope, and it has some coupons in here. I think all of us grew up, well, not all of us, but I'm a child of the 60s, and my dad smoked, and I remember him having these little coupons that came with, oh goodness sakes, coupons that came with his cigarettes. So I was at an antique shop one day, and I found, probably a stack of 100 of them, so this little envelope was just the right size for those. Just a little bit of collage. I like how they mirror each other. There's a little tuck with a cabinet card and a little card, a bird in a nest, some place to journal on the back. It's more the original book page. This one is an illustration titled The Sinking of the Merrimack. Another little pocket. This is some lightweight paper that old stores used to wrap your goods in. It was on a roll in an old antique store, so I asked to buy a few yards of it. I think I'm going to go back and get more. It's lightweight, so I sewed two together and made a page out of them. I put this one in because in the book there was the poem titled The Charge of the Light Brigade, and when I looked it up online I found this beautiful painting, and it says this painting of the Charge of the Light Brigade is the event that's inspired the poem. And so I included the poem and the beautiful painting, and you can write on the back. And then this one is titled The Small Desperate Band Stood Side by Side Fighting to the Last. The illustrations in this book were really, really beautiful. I've reinforced the book pages with some paper just to give them a little more strength. Here's a belly band tuck that I've put some calling cards in, and then there's a slim little tag in here with a pull, and I just sketched some lines to write on. Oh, I should say also this book, the inside of the spine I reinforced with fabric. The cover's in really good shape, and the spine was too, but I just like to give it a little extra help. There's a little corner bottom tuck spot, and there's a receipt put in here with some journal space and a beautiful flower painting. This is some painter's masking paper. I've done the same with it as the other. There was a compass in the dictionary page that I thought was pretty, and when you're doing a brave deed, you kind of need to know what your compass settings are so you can come back home. Another of the illustrations. This one is Pocahontas. And this little coin envelope inside has some chemistry flashcards. And this is the library card pocket with the original library card, and then some seniors from the class of 1929. Pretty close to the time when this original book was copyrighted. Excuse me. And here's the back cover with a flip and another flip. The little flip here holds a few calling cards from Tailor Made Journals. She's got a wonderful Etsy store. I highly recommend her. Then I've also made a place here which has extra journaling pages, and it just ties at the top, and so you can remove these as you need and reload this area. This piece up here comes off, and you can use it as a template for punching your holes for your new pages. But it just unties. It's glued into the back of the book, so the tie is going to stay. And so that is Brave Deeds. So I hope you enjoyed her. I've got her on my Etsy store. I did that before I did my video. So I hope you enjoy it, and have a good day, friends.